Hey guys, what's up? It's day one of our Coronacation, and maybe you're bored or maybe you're thriving, but regardless, we've got work to do. So I'm at my house, you're at yours, and I'm gonna try to keep making videos every day because I'm sure you enjoy seeing my smiling face as much as I love seeing you guys. So speaking of that, if you want to be featured in one of the videos that I'm making every day, hit me up on the remind. It can be anything from the stupid to the spectacular, and we'll share it. Maybe you can play an instrument, maybe you can tell a funny joke, maybe you got a magic trick, maybe you can say the alphabet backwards. It doesn't matter, we'll share it. Speaking of the remind, hopefully you've joined it. While we're out, I'm supposed to stay in contact with you and be available to answer your questions during normal school hours. The easiest way to do that is probably going to be through Remind. That way, no matter where I am, the Cat Cafe, Waffle House, crying because I'm alone and there's no school, I'll be able to respond to you quickly. So the first assignment we're going to do is called Job Search Comic Book. It goes along with our technology and employability standards, and the essential question is, what are the steps for getting a job? Finding and applying for a job is similar to a presentation. You decide what you will tell potential employers about you, and then you will present it to them. An essential skill for everyone to learn is how to deliver an effective presentation. For this assignment, you're going to use Google Slides to illustrate searching for a job in the form of a comic book. Just like an effective presentation, comic books contain short, action-packed text and relevant pictures to engage the audience. So here's the steps. Step 1, watch this video to see how to make a comic book using Google Slides. Step 2, make your cartoon in slides that outlines the process of searching for a job. It should include scenes with tips for what are specific places, websites, places in the community, organizations that can help you look for and you can find specific jobs that you can apply to. Step 2, how do you find jobs that match your skills and knowledge? And 3, how do you actually apply to those jobs? What do they need from you? Do it over the telephone? Do you submit your resume online? Do you go in person? Explain that to me. So after you do that, here's the requirements. You're going to give me 6 or more cartoon panels. You're going to have multiple pictures and images on it. And then you're going to have speech bubbles on each panel. Real quick, I'm going to walk you through Google Slides and show you what my expectations are so you can get started. So I'm going to go to slides.google.com. I'm going to start with a blank presentation. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this stuff here and this stuff here. So I have one blank panel. Next, I'm going to go to Insert, Table, and I'm going to make my table 3 by 1. So I have something like this. I'm going to make this bigger. And then next, I'm going to make my lines a little thicker just so it's easier to read. So maybe 8 point. Now this looks similar to kind of like a comic book. I'd like you to duplicate this slide. And the expectation is you're going to have 2 slides with 3 each. If you go longer, that's fine. If you want to put 2 slides or 2 panels on each one, that's fine. But this is the basic idea of what I'm looking for. Next, you need to decide what you're going to put on your slides. So when you find out, for example, that the first step of looking for a job is maybe to look on the internet. So you can go to Insert, Images, search on the web, and then maybe I want a cartoon computer. I can look through this. A lot of these are ugly. This one's not terrible, so I can put that in there. It's too big, so I'm going to resize it. Still really, really big. There we go. You know what? Actually, I think I like this one better. This guy looks like he's contemplating what he's going to search for on the computer. And now I can do a speech bubble, insert, shape, callouts, and these are things that look like they're from a cartoon script. I can draw it. Maybe I want to flip this down to here. Rotate it just a little bit. And then I can type on here, some places to search for jobs are Indeed.com or Monster. Man, so there's the first panel. So that tutorial should show you what I'm expecting. If you have any questions, please send me a message on Remind or send me an email, and I will have another video up for you guys tomorrow. See ya.